Let it go.
I've already pressed it.
The coming of Christ is nearer than we think right now. We have less than 6 years for the rapture to take place. I've been doing my researches. This is what I want to share with you. We have the 5 heifers, the 5 red heifers that are needed to be sacrificed before the building of Solomon's third temple. And these 5 red heifers were found in Houston, Texas, based on the prescription of the requirements of the heifer and fulfillment of prophecy. These 5 red heifers are in tandem, in agreement, in synchronization with the Torah, the Bible, and the Quran. The 5 red heifers have been sacrificed as I'm speaking right now. They will be burnt and the ashes used to cleanse the building materials and the utensils that are going to be used to build the 3rd Solomon temple. And before the temple will be built, the Alaska Mosque is right now where the Muslims do their holy prayers, and this is a place they revere so much when it comes to their religion. Before the building of Solomon's 3rd temple, the Alaska Mosque will be brought down. And when the Alaska Mosque is brought down, it creates so much tension that will be tended towards a 3rd World War. America has allies, especially United States of America, and Trump has been pivotal and supportive to the fulfillment of this prophecy. We already know that in the first tenure, Trump unilaterally decided against all odds, vetoed, decided that Jerusalem should become the capital of Israel. Speaking of Jerusalem, Jerusalem is where Gaza is. Jerusalem is where the Dome of the Rock is domiciled. Jerusalem is where the Alaska Mosque is domiciled. Jerusalem, Gaza is where the 3rd building of Solomon's temple will be built. So we have barely 6 years for the conclusion and the establishment of the building of Solomon's 3rd temple. I want to believe, I might be wrong, that because the 3rd Solomon temple will commence 4th quarter of this year, and it will be concluded in 46 months. And that is the same time that Donald Trump will be relinquishing power. But I might be wrong, but I would like you to understand this, that there is every possibility that Donald Trump might not relinquish power. A young man, Maswell Acero, in front of Manhattan, where Donald Trump was supposed to undergo trial, made a statement, verbally and written, that there is a conspiracy. And what is the conspiracy? That Donald Trump and Joe Biden and Obama are working hand in hand. They are working together, and that this is a conspiracy theory. That means Obama, who is called the owner of the White House, prepared the ground for Donald Trump to come in. So also is Vladimir Putin, also an agent that actually helped Donald Trump to come into power, both the first term and the second term. No wonder Donald Trump does not want to support Zelensky against the aggressor, Putin. So we see how things are playing out. Donald Trump seems to assume himself not as a president but as a king. Donald Trump assumed himself to be like Hitler. Donald Trump, since he came into power, has decided to cede a lot of countries. He told Trudeau, the president of Canada, to cede his country, a sovereign country, to become the 56th state of America. Donald Trump has started going for Greenland, Iceland, to be ceded to America. Donald Trump has already given the Gulf of Mexico to become the Gulf of America. Donald Trump has already concluded he's taking over Panama. He is trying to acquire and cede a lot of sovereign countries all around him. This is the same nature of Hitler. Elon Musk is not by accident he joined Donald Trump, and we have seen sometimes that Elon Musk does the salute of Hitler. These things are connected, they are not accidental. I told you in my earlier podcast that there is a triangle pyramid. Donald Trump, the Antichrist, or Obama, but it seems that everything seems to be tilted towards Donald Trump, because the Bible talks about the beast that was wounded and later got recuperated. Donald Trump assassination attempt got him wounded and he got recuperated, and that seems to go alongside with the Bible prophecy. Donald Trump assumed himself to be a king and not a president. Donald Trump right now, I'm not far-fetched to say this, that there is a legislature that has been proposed to the Congress for to allow for a third tenure. This is not the first time this amendment has come into the Congress. It has happened one or twice with some former president, but this seems to be a very, very critical moment. Why is it a critical moment? Because the third building of Solomon's temple will be concluded in 4 years' time, in 46 months precisely, and that is the same time that Donald Trump will be relinquishing power. But I want to say Donald Trump might not relinquish power if the amendments, if the constitution is amended to allow him to become to access a third tenure, then Donald Trump definitely will be the Antichrist, because the Bible says that the Antichrist will want to come into the third building of Solomon's temple to assume himself to be the Messiah, in order to appeal to the hearts of Israel that he is the Messiah. And the Bible says the oblation of the sacrifice shall become desolated. I still hold myself, not conclusively, that Donald Trump seems to be the Antichrist. With all the research, he seems to be the Antichrist. Vladimir Putin is working for him. They are two friends. Xi seems to align with Donald Trump, and Donald Trump seems to like men that are powerful and very influential. And I want to tell you that he is playing a very